Hello friends, did you know what is count function? What is importance of count function in Excel? What is count A and count, and what is count blank? What is the difference between Countif and Countifs? So my name is Ajay and you are watching my channel Learn with Ajay underscore. So today we are going to discuss about all the functions of count. So let's start. We have a data like numeric data as well as the alphabets. So we are going to learn count function from starting to end so that we will never face the problem again, and you do not need to watch any other video on the YouTube. So this is the last video as you are going to watch regarding the count function, because I am going to explain each and everything in details. So before starting the video, if you do not like, share, subscribe my channel, so please do like, share and subscribe. And you can also watch other videos like count function, 15 functions in Excel. So this is the numeric data and this is the alphabets where we are going to perform the count functions. So, okay, this is the count. So basically we use the count function for counting how many times a single number used in the list. So thus we use the count function. Okay, so count function is very important. How we are going to start, like, is equal to count and then press tab. It means it will ask the value or like the list, so we will give this list and close the bracket, hit enter. It will show 9. It means we have 9 digits or the 9 numbers in this list as I was provided. So we can count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So total is 9. It means we are correct and this formula is working fine. So congratulations, you learned count. And let's move to the count A function. Friends, we use count A function when we have two types of the number like numeric and alphabets both. Then we need to use count A functions. Like for example, is equal to count A, press tab and it will ask us a list where I provided this list, close the bracket and hit enter. This will give us a same result as count has. So let's see the difference. If I will press A, alphabet A, then it will show count A function shows 10 and count shows 9. It simply means count does not count the alphabet, but count A function count both alphabet and numeric. So this is the difference between count and count A functions. Okay, so this is regarding the count and count A functions, so we can use both. Okay, so I don't think, like, if you have any concern you can comment us if you need more on this. So let's move to the count blank function. This function is very important in the Excel, so we use this function to count the blank values. So as usually is equal to count blank, tab and provide this list and close the bracket. It will provide us number 1 because we have one blank cell in the given list, so the value is 1. If we want to remove one more, then it will shows 2, and if we do one more, then it will shows 3. It simply means it tells us the blank cells, how many blank cells we have in this Excel. So let's move to the count if functions. I think you already aware or not, if Countif function is used to find a specific value, how many times it is used, like how many times 20 used, how many times 30 used. So we use is equal to count if, press tab, provide this particular list. Once we provide this list, it asks us a range. So this is a range, comma, we need to provide the criteria like what value we want to add. So comma, inverted comma, we are going to put the value as 50 and close the bracket and hit enter. So it simply means that we are going to check how many times 50 used in this list. So let's check it's used in 2 times, so the answer is 2. This is the use of Countif function. So very important and very like 99% people do not know about Countifs function. So I have created the separate database for these functions. We are going to learn 2 different methods how we are going to use this Countifs function and how it differs from count function. So the first method, Countifs, used for multiple criteria. So is equal to Countifs is equal to Countifs. Then I need to provide the range, like is equal to Countifs, press tab, it will ask the range again. So in the range we are going to provide this gender list from here to here, comma, and then it asks the criteria, what is the criteria. So I will put male in the criteria, and then comma, again it asks the range, so we are going to provide the city names range, and comma, and we are going to provide the, in criteria section we are going to provide the name of the city, Agra, and close the bracket, hit enter. It will show as the number, how many times the male candidates in Agra used in this list. So if we are going to check, we have the two persons, like two male candidates, Ajay, and second one is like Ramesh. They are the both are the male candidates that's in this list. So this is the first method, and this is very difficult because if you are going to check the different one, then you need to change from formula bar like male or female. So in second method we simply count is equal to Countifs, and in the criteria in the range we are going to provide the male simply from here, comma, in the criteria we are going to provide male, comma, next we are going to provide this list, and comma, in the criteria we are going to provide the city from here, and simply close the bracket and hit enter. This will show us the same result as 2, because it in first we need to edit. If I need to go female, check female from the Agra, so we need to change from this formula bar and hit enter, then it will show 0. But in the second method we can simply change from like below the gender, like here if I will put female, then it will show the result directly. You do not need to go to check in formula bar. So this is the simplest method, and here you can check the city like female in Lucknow. So here you can find the Lucknow female 1, and this is the only one in this. So we have only it's a two customers, female in Lucknow. So this is the ifs formula used. I think this is a very important formula for multiple conditions. Like if you want to check the multiple conditions in the Countif function, so we use the Countifs. It's very important for us. I think the doubt is clear, because in first if function, Countif function, we check the single value, and Countifs function we use multiple values. Thank you for watching. Keep subscribing, share, and share with your friends. Thank you.